What's up, YouTube fragrance family? Tommy with Studio Sense here. Welcome to another day and another brand new video about a new release. Today we're going to be honing our focus on a particular new release from the house of Ralph Lauren. We'll do a brief unboxing and discuss my first impressions of Polo Blue Parfum from the Polo Blue line of fragrances and briefly talk about the history of this fine fragrance. We'll have that and more coming your way, so stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day on this fine day today to check out today's video about this brand new release, because you want to know whether or not it's going to be something you want to spend your hard-earned money on, or get a sample of, or try out, or even own. Today we're checking out the brand new release by Ralph Lauren called Polo Blue Parfum. Before we do anything else, let's check out the presentation. Comes in a very dark navy blue box and the logo in silver, Polo, Ralph Lauren, and blue in silver, the very bottom, Parfum. On the left side of the box, you've got a QR code. On the right side of the box, it says consciously designed refillable bottle. On the very back of the box is the ingredients listing and the UPC. On the bottom of the box is distribution information and address and the batch code of 38W21M1. On the very top of the box is the silver RL for Ralph Lauren and Parfum. This is kind of the new style bottle because instead of the lid being a light silver, it's a dark silver, almost a carbon color. On the top of the lid is RL for Ralph Lauren. And on the top of the atomizer pump, it also has that RL for Ralph Lauren. This is a notably new kind of design for this bottle. The bottle is a rich, dark navy blue. The Polo logo and the word Parfum is in silver on the bottom of the front. On the very bottom of the bottle, you have an adhesive sticker and the batch code. The lid comes off very easily, snaps into place easily. The atomizer and the atomizer pump is in that carbon or dark silver color, and it's a great looking presentation. Overall, a great looking presentation, but do you know much about Polo Blue? It's not one of the more popular Polo fragrances, but it is a very solid fragrance from a solid line of fragrances. Way back in the year 2002, the original Polo Blue, which is an eau de toilette, I'll show you the bottle here, was released, and this was a very light office scent, very refreshing, kind of melon-esque with a little bit of suede, a little bit of texture. Enjoyable scent overall, but nothing mind-blowing. It had cucumber, melon, mandarin orange, basil, geranium, sage, and some woods and musk, and of course a little bit of suede in the base. It was overall a well-rounded eau de toilette fragrance. Then many years went by. In 2016, the eau de parfum version of Polo Blue was released. This was in the new bottle style with the silver sides. Overall, it was a relatively decent improvement on Polo Blue, and it went the way of an aquatic. Had more marine notes in it along with the citrus, and it continued that light texture of suede in the base. Now, of course, it is the year 2022, and we have the Parfum version of Polo Blue, which according to the notes, looks to be even more of an improvement over that original DNA. So let's take a closer look at the notes that make up Ralph Lauren's Polo Blue Parfum. Polo Blue Parfum by Ralph Lauren features top notes of mandarin orange, cardamom, and pink pepper, with heart notes of vetiver, clary sage, provincial lavender, and jasmine. Resting on a base of oak wood, frankincense, and patchouli. So the overall improvement in the open is the addition of pink pepper. Pink pepper, similar to ginger, it is a carrier that is a promoter of a citrus open. So you're gonna have a really nice fresh citrus open. It feels like they're going back to the 2016 formula and adding vetiver, which was in the base of the 2016 version of the Eau de Parfum version, and they're putting it into the heart. So you've got clary sage, you've got vetiver, basil, and the heart, and then the woods plus the earthy tone is oak wood and patchouli, with the dark richness coming from frankincense. So I'm very curious about this one. Let's check it out. Let's check out the juice. Again, the cap comes off very easily. I've always liked the atomizers of the Polo line of fragrances. They're very easy and simple to use, nothing complicated, but also nothing super stellar when it comes to, quality. Just about midline. So let's check this out. It's definitely an improvement over the older Polo line. Maybe it's specific to the Parfum, which is a little bit top shelf, a little bit higher quality. So I'm going to set my bottle down so the camera can focus, and we'll check out this fragrance. Very, very spicy. Okay, this is very citrusy, spicy. I would say there's a bit more spice in this than I anticipated, which is a good thing, because spice is, again, similar to the way that pink pepper and ginger work. The pink pepper in this is promoting that little bit of citrus, but primarily I'm getting that clary sage, that bit of elegant dry from the vetiver. This is one of those overall linear fragrances. So, and when I say linear, that's not a knock, that's not a negative. In this case, it's something very positive. For example, let's say that you're going to a board meeting, or you're going to the office, going to work. You don't have to agonize over a specific fragrance if you know it's relatively linear, and what you get straight off the tester strip or straight off a sample on your skin is pretty much where it's going to stay. It's not going to be changeable. It doesn't grow larger, it doesn't go off in some strange olfactive direction that's going to be challenging to someone. This is a relatively linear, masculine, spicy blue fragrance in the blue genre of fragrances. I do like the fact that they've taken it into a bit of a sophisticated area. And what I mean by a sophisticated area or arena is this captures a bit of that ritzy feel. So it smells a bit like along the lines of Bleu de Chanel, that is a bit more refined. One thing Ralph Lauren does right, and not only Ralph's Club, but many of the Polo fragrances, is lavender. And let me tell you, there's no holds barred when it comes to the quality of the lavender. This lavender-centric center surrounded by clary sage, really high quality vetiver. It feels extremely professional and refined. Very well done, very well done. It's like they spent a bit of time on getting it just right, and they stopped instead of continuing on and possibly obfuscating the DNA. Very well done fragrance. I really like it. Very enjoyable. This, of course, is going to be a signature scent. It is not a marine fragrance. It is not an aquatic fragrance, but it's one of those in the blue category that's very similar to like Bleu de Chanel. So any circumstance that you would wear Bleu de Chanel, you could wear Polo Blue Parfum. Definitely going to be best worn in warmer weather, spring and summer. This can be a high heat fragrance. See this coming into its own in hotter, warmer weather, that we're going to experience this summer. So definitely something you might want to think about adding to your summer rotation. This comes in the 125 ml bottle, also comes in 75 ml, and these are all at Macy's or your various department stores. Macy's right now has it on sale. I will leave a link in the description below that you can click on it and check out this particular fragrance, Polo Blue Parfum, at Macy's, along with that code that I used as well. Well guys, I think it's a really nice fragrance. I'm actually looking forward to wearing it to see about the longevity. As a parfum, it's going to be a heavier skin scent, likely. Hopefully will last a good 7-8+ hours. That's where you can really maximize the use of a blue fragrance like this, especially at the office when you're looking at an 8-hour workday. Well guys, thanks so much for stopping by and checking out today's unboxing and first impression of Ralph Lauren's Polo Blue Parfum. If you've already gotten your hands on this fragrance, let me know what your thoughts are of this new release, and let me know if you feel like it's worth picking up as well and adding to your rotation. Again, thanks so much for stopping by, checking out today's video. As always, thank you so much for your support on my channel. I'm Tommy with Studio Sense, and I'll see you tomorrow.